All right, y'all. So let's get moving just a little bit with a boxer shuffle. We'll spend a couple minutes doing a warm up, and then we'll get into our actual power hour. I'll show you all the demos first, and then we'll get into it. So just a boxer shuffle, bouncing from heel to toe. And then next, let's grab ankle pull, so quad pull to overhead reach. You know, this is one of my favorite warm-up exercises. Just helps to really get that front side of the body stretched out, which obviously doesn't happen a lot during the day when we're constantly hunched over a computer or our phone or our steering wheel or anything else in life. I don't know if y'all got a chance to see my blog post yesterday, but it was basically just showing 4 different corrective exercises that you can do throughout the day to help kind of undo all the effects of life that keep us kind of hunched over. All right, now that we got that one done, let's go inchworm to push up. So knees are straight, hands come down, walk it out. Give me that good push up. Glute squeeze, core tight. Walk those feet back towards your hands, keeping your knees as straight as you can. Get them as far as you can. Stand up, turn around. Same thing on the other side, going the other way. We're gonna do 4 of these. So if you're going with me, you're on number 2. Remember, we're going for dynamic hamstring stretch here. So really important that you keep those knees as straight as you can, since our hamstrings cross 2 different joints. Keeping the knees straight will make sure that we're getting a good stretch in those. All right, that was 4. Now let's go to a little Cossack squat lateral lunge combo. So I want you to step out, make sure your toe straight stays forward. We're gonna lateral lunge to one side, lateral lunge to the other, push off and turn. Same thing. And then rotate back around. So down, push those hips back, rotate around. Use the space that you have. Let's do 1 more on each side. Perfect. And then let's finish off with just a quick round of jumping jacks, just in case you haven't gotten warm just yet. 3, 2, 1, and we're jumping jacking. And 3, 2, 1. Good. Shake it all out. Grab a little bit of water if you need it. Or grab some now if you don't have it. You're definitely going to want it. And now that we're done with the warm-up, let's go through the 6 exercises we're going to be doing today. We're going to be alternating between, upper, lower, strength, core, and cardio. First one is going to be a cardio-centric move. We're going to be doing a side shuffle, so I want you in a quarter squat. We're going to shuffle with whatever space you have. Give me a reverse lunge. Notice I'm lunging with the outside leg. So the outside leg stays forward. So I'm shuffling, get to the end of my space, reverse lunge. With that, I'm lunging back with the inside leg. That's number 1. You want to take it up a little bit? Give me the shuffle. Give me a split jump. And then shuffle the other way. So that's how you can advance it up. Number 2 is going to be a core exercise. We're down in a low plank, elbow plank, and we're doing front plank hip dips. I just put these in the New Year Stronger You workout for last week, or actually this week. So maybe if you've already done that, you know what you're up against. Remember, you can always go from the knees for that if you need to. Same thing. Keep your core tight. Rotate those hips all the way down. You can also regress that a bit and just not take your hips all the way to the floor. So you're still getting some rotation work. You're still getting the obliques firing, but you're not asking too much of yourself. Then number 3 is going to be a overhead hold. We are going, so elbows are straight. We're out in the Y fashion. Thumbs are towards the ceiling. We're going to hinge. We're going to squat. We're going to come back up. Hinge, squat, come back up. Try to get those arms up as high as you can. Keep that back flat. I want you taking your time there. And that is our staggered hinge to squat with the overhead hold. Then number 4 is going to be a broad jump to scissor hops back. Use the space that you've got. I want triple extension through your hips, knees, and ankles. Use your arms to help power you. So you come back, you hinge, and you jump forward using your arms. And then I want you guys scissor hopping backwards to the start. So that is your movement for number 4. Okay. Obviously, you want to take it a little less impact. Give me a big step, right? And then just step it back. Then our 5th move, second to last one, is going to be a pike push-up to a fire hydrant. So I'm going to get into a pike position where I'm driving my hands away from me. Try to get my top of my head towards my hands. Remember, if this is too difficult, just give me a slightly less range of motion. So just a small bend in the elbows. Then I want you kicking one leg out. Notice I'm not kicking it back. I'm kicking it out like I'm a dog peeing on a fire hydrant, hence the name. Then I'm going on the other side. So all together, that's what that move is going to look like. Keep the knee bent and pull it out. Then 6th and final one is going to be a single leg glute bridge to a opposite toe touch. So look, a lot of core here. I'm going to keep one leg up, one leg down. I'm going to bridge up, then I'm going to reach. Bridge up, reach. So it's a glute bridge and a crunch. Obviously, we're going to do each side on that 20-20. All right, y'all. Now that we know what we're up against, let's go ahead and get into this. So we're going 3, 2, 1. Side shuffle to reverse lunge. Going now. Side shuffle, reverse lunge. Inside leg comes back. Stay low. Obviously, you want to make it harder. Keep it real low. Give me that split jump. Then go to the other side. Stay with it. A little bit of cardio here. A little bit of strength. 20 seconds to go. I'll turn the volume up on my timer too in just a second so y'all can hear it better. 10 seconds to go. Stay low on that shuffle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. All right. Now we're moving to our front plank hip dips. Drop it to the floor. Elbow plank. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Keep your core tight. Remember to breathe. Rotate those hips from side to side. Remember, you want to make this a little easier. You go from the knees. Same thing. Where we're getting rotation through that lower half to really help fire those obliques or those ab muscles that are on the sides. Remember, active rest position is here in a front plank hold if you need it. 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. All right, work your way back up. We got our overhead hold to our hinge to squat. Try not to let those arms fall forward too much. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Feet are hip width apart. Drive those hips back till you feel that stretch. Then drop your hips low. Keep those elbows as straight as you can get them. So you're pushing your butt as far back towards the wall as you can. Then you're dropping it down to the floor. Stay with it, y'all. I know it's a long time to be holding those arms overhead. So if you need to bring it down to heart and do the same movement, then pick up the arms over again when you're ready. By all means, do that. Stay with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Good job, y'all. All right, moving on to 4. This is our broad jump to our first scissor hops. Give me that triple extension. Jump as far as you can. And then we're hopping it back with scissors. 3, 2, 1, go. Use the space that you have. If you've only got a little bit of space, maybe smaller broad jump, only a couple scissors before you do it again. Make sure you're laying it as soft as you can here. Cushion with those hips, knees, and ankles. Pump those arms opposite of the legs when you're doing those scissor hops. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, time. Whew. Catch your breath real quick. Moving on to number 5, kite push-up to fire hydrant. Go ahead, come on down. Feet hip width apart, hands shoulder width apart. 3, 2, 1. Drive those hands away. Upside down V. Give me that pike push-up. Then give me that fire hydrant kick out. Same thing on the other side. Make sure that your vision is at a point between your feet and not up towards your hands, because then that's going to make you want to crank your neck, and we don't want that. If you need to, you can go from the knees, do your pike push-up, and then come up and do your fire hydrant. 3, 2, 1, time. Good job, y'all. All right, last one. We're on our backs. We've got our single leg glute bridge to opposite toe touch. And we're going in 3, 2, 1. One leg comes up, push through the heel, then reach up and touch the toe. We're trying to get close to it. We're going to go 20-20 here. So get ready for me to tell you to switch. Real quick, switch orientation. And switch it up now. Glute bridge, then cross toe touch. Ten seconds to go. Squeeze that glute, then squeeze your core. 3, 2, 1, time. Good job, y'all. All right, we got 1:15 to rest. Towel off if you've got one. Control your breathing. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Catch your breath first, then grab water. The water doesn't really go down very easy when you're still struggling to catch your breath. All right, y'all, great work on round 1. We got round 2 coming up. Now you know what you're up against. If you want to, modify. If you want to take it up a notch, remember I'm giving you a couple alternatives to make it harder, like that split squat jump. If you want to do that with the shuffle. And then when we get to that last one, that glute bridge, I'll give you a variation to do both legs if you'd like. That'll make it just a little bit less weight that you have to lift up. All right, y'all, 5, starting again with the side shuffle to reverse lunge. 3, 2, 1, go. Hips back, chest up, shuffle it. Outside leg lunges. or stays put. I guess really, I should say the inside leg is the one lunging, stepping backwards. Stay low. Keep those feet moving as quickly as you can. Remember, this is a cardio exercise. I want you breathing nice and heavy by the time we finish this in 15 seconds. Keep going. Almost there. 10 seconds. Make sure that knee isn't collapsing in when you come down. 3, 2, 1, time. Whew. Good job, y'all. All right, moving to our front plank hip dips. Remember, you can just hold a front plank if you need to here, or dip only as far as you can. And we're going now. And remember, adjust this as needed. If it's tough, hold the front plank for about 10 seconds, and then give me a dip on each side. Come back up, hold it for another 10 seconds. So you got a couple options here to help you make it that whole 45 seconds. I know it's a long time to be in this front plank position, but keep fighting. You can do it. 10 seconds. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Good job, y'all. Work your way back up to standing. And we've got our staggered, we've got our hinge to squat with overhead holds. If you want to take it up here, give me a staggered stance. Same thing. And we're going now. So we're hinging, we're squatting, and we're pressing back up. If you're doing the staggered version with me now, I'm going to tell you when to switch legs. Remember, if you're going staggered, you always want most of your weight on that front leg. All right, if you're going staggered, switch it up with me. Same thing. Or you can do the double, where your feet are not staggered. Completely up to you. Just want to give you a way to make it harder if you want a good challenge. All right, y'all, stay with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Arms come down. Shake those things out. I know those puppies are screaming. All right, now we're going through our broad jump to our reverse scissor hop. Give me the furthest broad jump you can. 3, 2, 1, go. Use those arms. Soft landing. Cool, don't run it back. Scissor hop it back. Remember, you can just do big backward steps if you'd like. That's an option too. Ten seconds. One of the toughest ones, y'all. You're doing great. We got 3, 2, 1. Time. Whew. Control your breathing real quick. Get ready for the next one. Pike push-up. 2. Our fire hydrant kick out. 3, 2, 1. And we're up. We're bending those elbows. We're pressing back away. Keeping the knee bent. Driving it out. Same thing, except kick out on the other side. As I said earlier, I want you keeping your knees as straight as you can, and I want you to aim with your vision at a point between your feet as to not crank your neck. All right, I know this one's hard. Stay with it. 10 seconds to go. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Time. Whew. All right, shake it all out. Work your way back up to, well, just kidding, we're going to the floor. We've got our last one here, which is our single leg glute bridge to toe touch. And we're going. Glute bridge, toe touch. Stay on this side. If you want to, you can go double, and then give me a rotational crunch. Double rotational crunch. So you got two options there. If you're going single leg with me, I want you to go ahead and switch now. Got 20 more seconds on this side. That'll be it for round 2. Finish strong here. Only 10 seconds to go. Fire that glute. Fire those abs. 3, 2, 1, time. Woo, good job, y'all. All right, bring it on up. Try not to stay on the floor. That'll help you catch your breath easier. Hands on your hips or over your head, or you can even come down here. Completely up to you. I don't know if y'all know, but recent research has showed that this, I'm sure you had coaches, you played any sports when you were younger. You're not going to catch your breath like this. You got to stand up. Research actually shows that you get about the same inhalation or lung capacity in this bent over position. So, moral of the story, do what works for you. Whatever feels best. Your body knows best. All right, y'all, 30 seconds. And then we're getting into round number 3. Third and final round. You made it this far. Keep pushing. Got just about another 7 minutes and we'll be done. All right, side shuffle to reverse lunge going in 3, 2, 1. Round 3, here we come, go. Remember, side shuffle. Don't cross those feet, have them staying in line with each other. And then really focus on this reverse lunge. Don't just speed through it. Make sure that toe is pointed forwards and that your knee is tracking the toe. So when you sink in, don't let it collapse in. 15 seconds. Stay with it, y'all. Last time doing this one. Just under 10 to go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Good job, y'all. All right, work it down. Last round of front plank hip dips. Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it on up. Glutes are tight. Core is tight. Like we're gonna get punched in the stomach. Remember to breathe. Give me as many as you can from up here. If that gets to be too difficult, drop it to the knees and then rotate those feet either way. We're still working core rotation, no matter which version you choose. Whew. Stay with it. Try not to let those glutes sag too much towards the floor. Going side to side is okay, but we don't want them sagging here in the front. 3, 2, 1, time. Good work, y'all. All right, 2 down. Moving to our third one. We got our hinge to squat with overhead hold. Up to you whether you want to do staggered or not. I'm going to do staggered, so come with me if you'd like. Arms overhead, and we're going. Hinge back, drop it down, press through that front foot to get you back up. Or you're just here with both legs even with each other. Think about those elbows staying as straight as you can get them. Higher you can get them up towards the ceiling, the better. If you're split stance, switch it up. We got 20 more seconds. Home stretch here. I know those legs are feeling pretty toasty right now. We're almost done. Just about 4 minutes of work left. 3, 2, 1, time. Good job, y'all. All right, now we're moving to exercise 4. We're over the halfway point. We got our broad jump to scissor hop backwards. Going in 3, 2, 1, go. Use those arms, triple extend through those hips, knees, and ankles. Stand it up, Give me those reverse little scissor hops. Knees have a soft bend in them, but we're not lunging. So we're kind of staying more upright for those scissor hops. 20 seconds to go. Whew. Stay with it. Almost there. 10 seconds. Challenge yourself. How many more can you get? 3, 2, 1. Time. Woo. Nice work. All right, y'all, get ready for number 5, second to last one, pike push-up to fire hydrant. 3, 2, 1, go. Pike push-up. Only go as far as you can to get yourself back up. You don't have to get your head all the way to the floor. I want you to work within your range of motion. Stay with it, y'all. Halfway, 20 seconds to go. This is it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Whew. Stay on the ground. Last move. And then we'll do a cool down. We got our glute bridge to toe touch. 3, 2, 1. And we're going. Drop through your heel. Then contract your abs. Get those shoulder blades up off the floor to reach towards your toe. If you're doing single side with me, go ahead, switch it up. Same thing on the other side. Just over 20 seconds to go and we are done. Finish strong, y'all. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Time. Good job, y'all. Stay on the floor for a second. Give me some nice deep breaths here. Might as well just stay down here if this is where we finished. Give me a couple deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Bring those feet up, knees are bent. Take some pressure off our low back. A couple more deep breaths. Slow that breathing down. And then while we're down here, I want you to just flip it around. We'll go ahead and do a little upward facing dog while we're down here. Or chaturanga, whatever, however you want to look at it. So come on down. And then press back up. If you want to take it to cobra and elevate those quads, you can. Look up towards the ceiling though. Couple deep breaths and go ahead and press up into tabletop. I want you to bring one leg forward, other stays back, kneeling. I want you to squeeze this back glute, lean forward a bit. Make sure you got something soft under your knee. I'm gonna have to go to my carpet. Squeeze, lean forward. We're gonna take the down leg side and go for a tricep stretch. Keep catching your breath here. If you're like me, you're still breathing heavy. That's a good sign that we got a good workout in today that kind of mixed a little bit of everything: cardio, core strength, and full body strength. All right, go ahead, relax. Switch it up. Same thing on the other side. Let's focus on lower half first. Squeeze the back glute. That's really important when you're doing this hip flexor stretch. Otherwise, you're just going to be blowing through your hip capsule, right? If I don't keep that tight, I can go down as far as I want. I'm not really getting a good stretch in that hip flexor. So squeeze that glute, slight lean forward, take the down leg side, give me that tricep stretch. And 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Come to all fours again. We're gonna do a Frogger stretch. So I want you to bring your knees out. Try to keep your ankles in line with your knees. You can come down to your elbows. We're just going for a groin stretch here. We did those side shuffles, which definitely work the adductors, the groin muscles. I want to make sure we hit these. Obviously, the further you get those knees splayed out, the more you're going to feel it. Don't go too far though. Then you might not be able to get back up. All right, y'all. Press back to your hands slowly. Bring one knee in and then the other. Nicely done. Work your way up to standing. Then I want you to grab your hands behind your back, press down. Get a nice little chest, bicep stretch here. Obviously, if you bring your palms together, you're going to feel it more. If you bring them up, that's also going to enhance the stretch through the chest. A couple more seconds here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to forward fold. Try to keep your hands clasped for a second. So let's go ahead and do that now. Feet hip width apart, or maybe a little closer. Forward fold. Let those arms just completely fall. And then go ahead and reach for your toes. We'll do a hamstring stretch here. And that'll be it. Relax your head between your arms. And 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Shake everything out. And that is it for today's Power Hour. Thanks so much for coming, y'all.